I'ma keep it redneck. Got a four-wheel drive. I'ma keep it redneck.
Hey friends, what's up? Redneck Game here. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 17 on Oregon Springs. So, is that Oregon Springs? Yeah, it is Oregon Springs. For some reason that didn't sound right to me. But, nonetheless, here we are, and it is time to harvest some sugar beets. And it actually came quicker than I thought. Also, first off, sorry it's not a grain farming series. I'm taking a little break from that series just because I'm getting a little burnout on it, and just kind of have to take a break from it for a little bit. But it will be back, I promise. And I've been looking to move maps there too. So, but that's not yet. The map that I want to move to is not out yet. So, but anyway, here in Oregon Springs we have the sugar beet harvest, and we can finally get to use the Europa Tiger 6 XL, which I actually have not still gotten to use. So this should be fun. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys have had a good weekend and a good start to your week. Hope your Monday hope your Monday was good. I'm recording this on Monday, and you're seeing this on Tuesday, hopefully. There we are. We're good there. And we're good there. So after the wheat harvest, I was debating whether or not I wanted to do double crop beans in the fields. Well, I decided to double crop one of the fields into soybeans, not knowing if they would be ready before the move. But lo and behold, the soybeans are ready as well, which is very, very good. So we will probably be harvesting that this episode or next episode, not entirely sure. Also, we should probably turn our lights on, just because we are farm machinery moving in right around sunrise. And that's an early start to the day, that's for sure. Probably just after 6, maybe 6:30. Go ahead and check that real quick. That's 6:44. Not too bad. So as you can see, it is the first day of fall, and pretty much everything is ready except for the corn. The corn's got a couple more days on it. And our pigs are doing well. We have 100 pigs. No, we don't have 100. I think we have 80 pigs now. As you can see up there, we now have 100 cows. And our sheep are... I forget how many sheep I think we have around 50 sheep now. So yeah, we're doing good for ourselves, that's for sure. Pulling up to the sugar beet field here. Look at those beets. This should be a good harvest. As you can see, we have quite a lot of beets. A whole lot of beets. And, excuse me, I'm yawning. Sorry. It's still kind of early. I only woke up about 2 hours ago. So, apologies for the yawns. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get hooked up here. We will get unfolded and we will bring down a truck. I don't have any carts for it, so we won't be using any cart or anything. Gotta get lined up better than that. Kinda hard to line this up. I've never done it before. There we are. Make sure nobody's coming, even though I don't think AI has come down this road, but still good to check. There we are. Let's go ahead and unfold the head. Perfect. We can turn off our beacons and our four-ways. We'll go ahead and calibrate the GPS real quick before we get the truck over here. And we might even open up the field before we get the truck down here as well. I think we'll just follow the paths of the planter in the same, angle as what they did. Mainly because that would be realistic to do. Alright, let's do that. Nope. Gotta get lined up a little more. There we are. That looks like at least close to what the planer was running. There we are. Go ahead and fire up. Man, that sounds nice. That really does sound nice. And we should be good to go. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful animations down there. We're missing a little row on the end. That's a little annoying. We're gonna just get that, I guess. We'll get that on the way back, I suppose. Let me go ahead and pull this up and finish calibrating the GPS. There we are. That would have been helpful so we weren't missing this little row. We can move over a little bit here. There we go. Should be okay. And I can move back over a little. Perfect. So we are now harvesting these sugar beets. And they are just piling in the bin. This is really a beautiful machine. Let's go ahead and turn all that crud off. Beautiful. You know, say what you will about the excuse me. Say what you will about the Ropa DLC. I love it, and I think it's very well worth the money that you pay for it. It would be cool to see if those monitors were actually showing the this machine, like different parts of this machine instead of just still pictures of the real life machine. But it's still pretty cool. Whoa, 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 whoa! A little too fast there. Still getting used to the wheel again. It was decommissioned for quite a while. Now that it's back, I gotta kind of relearn everything. I think I'm doing pretty good though. So we are at 39%, 40% now. And I just can't stop looking at the interior. It's just so well designed and well detailed. Gonna go to outside view once again. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Really do love this machine. Could even put all the lights on. Maybe if we roll in here, zoom in here, you see like all the little parts like bouncing up and down. It's just beautiful. Even in there, there's stuff bouncing up and down. Right down there, in the very front, in front of those wheels. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I will save this little strip for the end when we have to get that. Apologies. Don't know why my... Hang on. Okay. Don't know why I got a frog in my throat all of a sudden. It's that curse of the record button, that's for damn sure. I was just fine. I was just fine before I started recording. Talking just fine, no frog in the throat, but as soon as I hit that record button, it's just bound to happen. Something's bound to happen once you hit that record button. Here we go. This is why I think this machine is so interesting. You can run it like cockeyed like that, or it runs cockeyed like that. It's so interesting. One of the pages I follow on Facebook is I think it's Atwater Farms or Altwater Farms, something like that. They're a farm up in, up northwest, at the top of the U.S. And and they run ropas and grow sugar beets, and I asked them why do they run the machines like that, and come to find out it's actually to reduce the overall compaction in the field. So that's really cool. And we can change it to the other side, or we can do it as all wheel steering, like that. That's not all wheel steering, but you know what I mean. Actually, you probably don't know what I mean, but because I don't know what I mean. There we are. Allows you to get nice tight corners. Really just beautiful. And we are full. Whoa, 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 whoa. Turn off the GPS. Let me go ahead and do this actually. Turn it back to all-wheel steering. Because it reacts better with the GPS, that's for sure. Alright, now we will put the pipe out. And we will go get the Purple Beast. With the, we'll probably be using the Travis trailer, I think. So we did take the wheat from last episode. We did take that and sell it. We are just waiting on the paycheck to come in from the grain buyer. Blue Line Feeds, I believe, is who we sold it to, right? We're just waiting on the paycheck to come in from them. And we'll be golden. And this move will be underway in no time. Pretty much after this harvest, I did decide that we are going to stick around until corn harvest. We're going to finish that up, and then we're going to take a hike. Pretty much, we're going to move over winter, so we won't really be there won't be any episodes during winter. That's for sure. And we'll be ready to go once spring comes in. And I did talk to some of the neighboring farmers near the farm that I did buy. And asked them if they could plant the big art. What am I trying to say? I'm stumbling over my words here. I did talk to the neighboring farmers at the new farm that we will be moving to see if they could plant our home farm field, which is just the field on the main farm there. And they said, yeah, they got that planted in winter wheat, so we will have something to harvest once we really get settled in there and ready to start farming. We're doing about 51 down this road, trying to get to the harvester as fast as we can. And I really do love how this truck handles. It handles like a freaking NASCAR. Should be pulling up here right there, yep. And here we are. We will go ahead and get our little cruise control setting set up. There we are. We will start unloading, and then we will have a worker come out and grab the harvester, and we will do some unloading on the go. Pull up right here, it looks like. Should be good. Perfect. We'll have a hired worker kind of take over, hopefully. Should be good. No. Stop. Let me go ahead. I'm using my keyboard, I don't know why. Let me just get this guy lined up real quick. Alright, he should take that line now. Perfect. And yes, I know I'm using the old loud clunky keyboard, but that's just how it's going to be with the steering wheel. That's simple as that. That's just how it's going to have to be with the steering wheel. And there we are. Doing some unloading on the go. Perfect. Alright, so we are fully loaded with the first load of sugar beets off the field. But now I forgot to do this off camera, but we have to find a place to store these. Luckily we know a quick construction company around here. Hopefully, yeah, they have it available. The root crop storage. Oops. Let me center my wheel so I can move around. And we're going to put this probably over near this grain silos if we can. Don't know if we'll be able to. Where am I? Alright, we're this way, so the... Okay, yeah. Right here. Can we put it in here? We can. Not really a good spot for it though, honestly. There's no good spot at the main farmyard. Wait, what's over here? Yeah, there's nothing... No space at least over there. You know, we're gonna be moving soon anyway. So if we put it right here, we can back the trucks up in the back and back the trucks up to the front. No problem at all. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. Alright, so we go ahead, we'll go ahead and take the load, or we will go ahead and take all the sugar beets from here and just store them until there's no more storage left, which I kind of worry about because that's very possible and the truck broke down. There we go. Might have to stop by the repair shop right there on our way back. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the little bit of time lapse that we did do, and I hope you enjoyed this episode because unfortunately I'm getting hungry and it is lunchtime and I really want to eat, so I have to call it an episode here. I also running little bit kind of out of time. Okay, I'm running out of time to record, so I'm going to have to end the episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will continue the sugar beet harvest off camera. We might finish it up next episode, as well as start the soybean harvest. And yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please like, dislike, comment, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, if you are subscribed, click the bell so you're notified when I upload it into a stream and all that happy bullshit. And until next time, I'm Redneck Gamer. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.